Welcome to my team. Here you'll experience the world of Formula One not only as a driver, but as the owner of a brand new F1 team. First things first, let's create your driver.
Right, and if you just heard, I am starting my career, my teams, on the F1 game. I might have slightly done a little bit of changing, yada yada yada, but this is where we started. Right then, these are my settings. I got Puggle on the side, Pug. My number is 91, and when they say my name is Wang.
And now let's focus on your driver's look.
Right, simple. Let's give me another few minutes. Right, so we have now done the outfit. It's very bright in every colour, but I'm a bright person, and the victory is just
Great, now let's set up some of the key details of your new team.
Oh god.
We'll start with an easy one. What name would you like to give the team?
Subscribe to Puggle. No. Okay, think. I want to put Puggle. I really do. It sounds really dead, but I just want to put Puggle. I might just put Puggle. Right then, this is
Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
Please. Okay. This is my choices. My name is Pugs with a Z. Because why not? I'm keeping French. Let's go Renault. Russian teammate, which I am not pronouncing the surname of, and X-Formig. There you go. Bish bash bop.
Let's create the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
Okay, so now we're gonna do it again. Okay, give me another minute. And finally, done. The car is done. I have this. I might put my Schumacher. Nah, we're gonna have this, because why not? This is the car. Designed perfectly by myself. I've done it again.
Last but not least, we need to consider our brand, our badge and team colours.
And again, another minute. I'm done. I'm not listening to the man anymore. I played the last two games. I can guarantee I can do this. Oh, great. Okay. Do I try to skip it? Still works.
Hello folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass. As you can see, there's no pit lane behind me, and as you can hear, no roar of engines, and that's because they've set me free from the F1 paddock to escape here to the countryside and to the headquarters of Formula One's newest team. Now, it's not every day we get to pull back the curtain and look behind the scenes at an F1 team. Rarer still that we get to talk not only to the team owner, but also the team's lead driver. But what makes this place extra special is that the owner and lead driver are one and the same person. Now, it's been an interesting 12 months, and we all know a number of the regulation changes which were due to come into effect this year have been delayed until next. Some, though, are still seeing the light of day, amongst them the all-important budget cap, which gives some of the smaller teams a little further down the order, potentially, the opportunity to compete with the bigger teams. Good for them, but great for us as viewers. But what does our new team owner think about these new rules? Do they see them as a challenge, a hurdle that needs to be overcome? Perhaps they see them as an opportunity to disrupt the status quo, a chance to come out swinging and to carve their name into Formula One history. Well, I had the opportunity to ask them these very questions just earlier today. And here's what they
I feel like
say.
I'm watching a movie. I got distracted. I forgot to talk.
Well, first of all, thanks so much for inviting us here today. It's been wonderful to see behind the scenes. As you might expect, I've got about 1 million questions, so let's jump straight in. It's been a long time since we last saw a team owner take their own car onto the track, and the sport's changed enormously in the intervening years. How are you going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
I mean, that's good for the team. been a lot of work, and there's been more to come, but I have to take on the task if I don't believe in myself and my team. Oh god. Oh god. We're unstoppable, bro.
Let's talk about your teammate. Now, it's clear they're excited to have signed with you, but tell me, what is it that you think they bring to the team?
He's Russian. No, sorry. I didn't mean to say that. That was not supposed to be said out loud. Their skill already suits our team. Yeah.
So you've obviously been putting a lot of work into the car. I know it's early days, but how do you expect it to feel out there?
Well, it's the Renault power engine, so it must be horrendous. No, it must be good. So, let's say the chassis probably. Sim data. Yes, chassis.
Most of the other teams can boast years of experience in Formula One. Where do you see the opportunities to make those vital performance gains you need to put you within reach of the other cars?
Well, hopefully I'll be in front of Williams, or at least Haas, for complex power unit. There you go.
Ultimately, your success this season is going to come down to whether you can take positions from the other drivers. What is it about your car that's going to give you that edge in those battles?
Well, I've seen the streamlined one. I've said chassis, so it must be aerodynamics, and I do not care about durability.
And finally, with so many specialist departments working together here at your headquarters, and with such an important deadline coming up, who's getting that coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Which group do you feel the most proud of right now?
I want to say power unit, but I also want to say aerodynamics, because there's a lot of corners in a track which it should be corners. Let's go with aerodynamics.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful to get an insight from you and, of course, to see around the headquarters. Thank you for today. Really appreciate it. And thank you all at home for watching as well. We'll see you very soon.
It's just the shot. Never mind. It's all good. It's all good. Right, round one. We're not in Australia. No, not Australia. We're in Bahrain.
This is where you can view our current facilities and the effects they're having on the business. You can also invest some of our cash into upgrades for these facilities. It's important to use the time between races to the fullest extent, and that's where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximise the team's performance.
Should I be reading this? I'm not a good reader. If you hadn't already known that. Powertrain. Oh, Jesus, it's more in depth. Oh, we're already better than Haas. It's all good. It's all good. Life is good. Life is all good. R&D. Why not? Oh my god, Williams is better in the power. This is a rare opportunity to see. Can we buy anything to do with aerodynamics? No. Anything to do with chassis? No. Durability? No. Right. Good job. I don't want to be broke, I've decided. Just advance time, let's... We'll see you in Bahrain, or if there's another cinematic. Cinematic time. Yeah. Look how beautiful it is. We done with the cinematics now? Can we go to Bahrain? Like, I hope to do some racing. Right, then it turns out I still have not boosted the AI high enough. So, I may or may not be lifting. I may or may not need to put the AI a bit higher. So I will be lifting after this lap. I got a 1 minute 29 on my lap. Right, then I will be your voice for now, because I forgot to turn the volume down on the car, and it's very, very loud. So I'm your commentator. We're going down the back straight. The first straight, heavy braking, hit the apex. I obviously missed, and actually, you know, I hit that apex. I'm pretty proud of myself there. That was pretty good for me. I'm still getting used to this game, especially having. So normally, on the last game, I had the little dash thing on the right side instead of the middle, but they've now put it in the middle. I can't move it. I'm gonna keep it there though. I'm lazy. And I've got to be very. There's a very big difference from this game and the last game. The curbs are. If you mess up on a curb, you're just gonna spin, as you'll eventually find out. Down the back straight we go. I might be talking right now. Don't really know. I've gotta get more smooth steering. I'm turning right, then right again, and tapping right stick. More and more on this game, I will turn the assists down. What a fly to on this first run, I saw, well, I know the time that the AI set. They're about a 30-second one. 1 minute 30, so I decided to go quite slow. Or else, I'll be in trouble. Oh my god, damn it. Right, this is the very official way of getting back to the garage. For another flyer. Just pass the time, skip the timing, so I have to wait, and then we go for our final sprint lap. I've got to concentrate, so this is the reason I do my overlay. You can see I'm 19th out of 22. Yep, that's very good. And my teammate's not even last. I'm surprised. Very surprised. You can see in the bottom, on the bottom next to how fast I'm going, it shows how much throttle I'm putting down and how much I'm braking. Right now I've turned ABS on, so I'm braking as heavily as I possibly can. I'll probably turn that off eventually. Literally, I saw that part there. I saw I've got a first green sector. I can't have this. So you know, logically, just slow down a little bit. And onto the straight we go. The speedometer going mental. How fast I'm going. And this corner especially, I always mess it up. I'm supposed to go wide and go into it. And this next corner, I have trouble with it because you have to brake. Oh, obviously have to brake. But I normally go off track. And again, you can see the delta at the top. I'm gaining on it, so again. Yep. Good throttle. Throttle power. Yep. And so for a second I'm like, good. I've done my job here. God damn it, man. 34. And again, a very logistical way to get back to the garage. Blast. And to the race we go. Damn and blast. They got
a great day out there today. Let's talk about what happened. It looks like you've really been focusing on research and development this season.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate this woman. Yes, power unit, so good.
Why do you think you weren't as quick as your teammate today?
They were just consistent.
Appreciate your time.
Not because I lifted off the throttle.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Perez, Daniel Ricciardo and Norris, Vettel, Leclerc, Sainz and Lance Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Esteban Ocon and Tsunoda,
but in reality,
Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, Mick Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin, Russell, Markelov, Latifi and Wang. And now it's time to head down to the track.
We can do a lot better than this. Come on.
That was strange from Jeff. That's the first time I've... Jeez, they've changed what Jeff says. Right, mediums, obviously, no hards. That would be off the start, I get a good launch. It's a very good launch from Strange. They got a good launch. Have to be very controlling on the throttle. I did a massive dive from 19th, I think. Up. Oh, never mind. What place though? Around the outside. I started on like 20th. So there's a big dive, 4 places. And Sights, my main man right here, Sights. No, I think that was an Alpine. No, it wouldn't be an Alpine. It was Russell. I think it was an Alpine. Yep. Into a very good corner there. One of the best right there. There was a cheeky dive from, I think, Schumacher, but it might have been Mazepin. And again, me checking how much, if I've got any damage. You know, I hate having damage. Who doesn't? That was stupid. And at this point here, I'm thinking, I'm like, I can probably get to 10. I can probably do it, but I don't want to, because this is the first and the AI are at the wrong difficulty. I've now boosted it to 79. I might put it to 80, meaning that I'm an expert. Right, I'm now using a lot of ARS down the straight, getting the toe off. Sights. I got so close to it. Giovinazzi locking up from pressure. And we're past the Alpine. Easy. Now I went for the triple move. The triple move, it kind of worked. It nearly worked. I got 2. And this little section, I don't know. I don't understand it. I got in this game. Yeah. Ocon may or may not have driven it. What collision's gone on there? What has gone on? That wasn't my fault. Not my fault. Don't know.
Okay, clear.
No, I wouldn't say that's my fault. Anyway, we've got a Sights go up the inside there. I tried to do a switchback, but that Sights, that Ferrari's being quite a fat boy. Into the braking zone, so much better I am. In my mind, anyway. Right, now we want Giovinazzi, because we've got to get the alphas out of the way. After what I said at the start, where I said, why would I not have a Renault engine when I gotta keep it French? Gotta be the Italians, obviously. I am trying so hard to catch up to Giovinazzi.
DRS will be enabled this
I was so reluctant when
within
DRS
1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
There's that. You see, I've closed up from Giovinazzi so much. I'm going around the outside. Can I pull it off? No. No, I can't. But I saved it because no, I didn't. I did not get DRS. Meaning I'm under pressure from Sights. And then Sights tries to go around the outside of Giovinazzi. I might have hit his wheel, but no damage. I might boost the damage to Sim, because I think I forgot. me riding on the curbs made me slow and I had to brake. Or else I was going into it. But then I did the massive dive to the inside, getting sights. May have been a stupid move, but I got in. I was in the 1 second, meaning I could get Giovinazzi. As I called it DRS. But then I realised Sights has also got DRS. And that meant we're in a train. Which is not good in any way. Right, as you can see, having trouble with this corner. Yes, this battle, on this game, this is the first, actually no, I did Abu Dhabi, just to test the game worked. Anyway, you can now see Giovinazzi making big lock up, under pressure from me, moving to the inside, but did not pull it off.
Window.
Waiting for the DRS, got it now.
Teammate by 4.8 seconds.
Around the outside, I don't like going to the inside in this corner, I always go too deep. And I was afraid I was going to hit Giovinazzi there. Spin. Like, as a spin himself. Go straight into the wall. But now I'm under threats because I have no DRS and those two do. Oh, this is such a good
Gap to car in front is 4.1 seconds.
As you can see, Sights and Giovinazzi fighting away. Ferrari and Ferrari power units right there. Now you see Sights has pulled the move. He has gone right through, and me slightly missing my braking point and slightly going deep. That corner of me, I kept missing the braking because I tried to do a Daniel Rick, brake late into the corner. That's
okay. Gap ahead is 3.3 seconds.
Now I think, yeah, I was on the charge for Alonso now. Because I saw him in the distance, you know. But I also knew I'd have to come in at some point. Because these guys, McLaren Sights, Hamilton and Verstappen, all came in.
Just focus on the driving.
See, box open.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Oh god. Again, me running too deep on the birds. As always. And I see this pack on the map. I see the two Alpha Tauris and the Alpine fighting away. I just want to be part of it. So I'm pushing. Again, me still thinking that I can use Rich Mix. Engage Rich Mix and overtake. No. They've taken fuel out of this. Me again, slipping around that corner. Oh, me in this track. First track. I'm kind of happy it was Melbourne, but I kind of wish it was as well. The curves around here are like pinch. If you do one mistake, like that. No! I've done a stupid. I did a stupid thing. One mistake like that, off you go.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pit. Complete. Go now.
Oh, I did so well.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Right, and here's me taking the move on Giovinazzi. He's just come out of the pit lane using the No, the overcut. No.
Nice move. Good job.
Undercut. Pitting before, getting him. Then I saw Sights, I was like, oh, I've got to get Sights. But then I saw Perez. I was very confused for a second. I was like, why is a Red Bull down here? Red Bull winning. How does that work happening? And I see Sights, I'm like, I've got to get Sights. After my little spin, I've gotta do the drive of the day. And as you can tell, a couple laps later, the penultimate lap, caught Sights. And here I go. ERS, DRS, all enabled, gaining, getting a toe, pulling out of the toe, braking hard. I give him the room to make a dive, as you can tell, and pulled it off pretty well in my mind. But he came back. He came back at me. I was not having it though. I was there like, I want this 12th. The last lap as well. And then through the S, where I was so slow. Like, that part, ridiculously slow. Oh, we got red sector.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
And that Ferrari slightly backs off. But then I'm assuming the AI must have been waiting for me to get to the DRS zone to then overtake me. So I used all the ERS I could. All the ERS that I needed just for the end. And I had to battle through the run. I was like, don't make the same mistake. I slipped.
To the car ahead is
I felt the controller vibrating,
seconds.
and I knew I was like, I can't go, so I lifted. As you can probably tell from the bottom. And sad times I never caught Alonso for that place. At least we got 12.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here. And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebration.
It's good, but it's not me, so we're not watching.
Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
I have to give it to Wang. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes move to the top of the table. And with that, we wrap up another...
Anyway, that will be
Great work out there today.
Right.
Let's have your thoughts.
Hang on a minute.
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
I did.
You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
I couldn't do this without a great team behind me.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Great. Well, that's everything.
You know. There we go. Advancements, achievements are unlocked. We're good. Right, that will be it for today's F1 2021 My Team's Career Mode. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, good.